Hi everyone, it's Danielle. Today's day 82 of my 100-day video blog challenge. I appreciate you being here with me. It's a cold and rainy day in New York, and it actually snowed today for the first day of the season. And it's also a full moon in Taurus tonight, and there's like a hazy fog over the moon. So it's I don't know, it's like eerie and spooky and mysterious and romantic and cold. So I am ready to crawl into bed after I make this and just put on pajamas and get cozy. um, I have been thinking a lot. I've been going through a lot of pretty heavy personal things that are health related, not my own health, but a family member that has been causing great concern. So thank you to everybody that has been reaching out to me, and just checking in and just saying like, hey, thinking of you, how are you? And it's also very interesting because, during right now, energetically, what's happening in the universe is we're in Mercury in retrograde in Scorpio, which is all about letting go of things that no longer serve you and about internal reflection. Yesterday was 11/11, which was an energetic, very significant date of manifesting. And now tonight's a full moon in Taurus, which is also a very powerful energetic date of manifesting. But in order to manifest and bring new things in, you have to let things go from your life. So that is, we are in the season of Scorpio right now, which rules transformation, death, and rebirth. So if you think about Marie Kondo, she says, hold on to something, and if it brings you joy, keep it. If not, let it go. There is a science behind decluttering and making room so that you have clarity and the ability to welcome in new luck, prosperity, abundance, because if it's so cluttered, there's no way to be clear and focused and concentrated and to allow room for that abundance to come in. So it's the same thing for relationships. And, during this period of Mercury in retrograde, which rules communication and also technology and travel, but I'm thinking specifically about communication. I've been connecting with many people. Some are old people from the past that have, popped up again. And it's just amazing to me the differences in the quality of conversations. And it helps me discern who my true friends really are and who are the genuine, caring, deeper, meaningful, valuable relationships, and who are those relationships that are more just, superficial friends, and I don't wish them ill, and I don't wish them, it's very neutral, and I enjoy hearing from them, but that's the level of the friendship. It's like, oh, how nice to run into you, and I'm so happy to hear that everything's great, and that's genuine, it's true. I am very happy to hear that things are going on, but I'm not disclosing deep, dark, heavy conversations, or it's very surface and happy and congenial, and that's great. That's the majority of life, and then it's just amazing because there are some people that have popped up that have really just shown their true colors of complete selfishness. And I've connected with some people, and it's just caused me to scratch my head because it's just all about them all the time, all about them, and complain and complain and complain and talk about them and them and them. and say all the things that are great about them, all the things that happen to them. And the whole conversation passes, and not once did they ask about me and say, well, how are you doing? What's going on in your life? Like, none of it. I don't even understand why the person reached out, but like, okay, I guess to like talk about yourself. I don't know. It's really fascinating from like an observer's standpoint, because, you know, it's easier to identify who my close-knit group, my tight circle is. And everybody should have a tight circle of trusted confidants that they truly deeply care for your well-being, and you truly deeply care for their well-being. And if things get hard in your life, you have faith and you know that they're going to put in more effort and actually like invest in you. And even if like the friendship as a whole is 50-50 in the history of the friendship, sometimes a relationship will be more heavily weighted, that they have to invest like 60% while the person that's going through a hard time is like 40%. But then once things always come up, and then that's going to shift because you have each other's backs, and you really, it's a long-term committed friendship and relationship. But then it's so easy to see like the other relationships that it's just like, you know, all about them. And then as soon as you start bringing up something in your own life, they're like, oh, I gotta go. Like they could care less. And you know that you're not gonna like, they're not gonna be there for you. Like they want to see what you can do for them. They want to see like what benefit they can yield from you, that they can take from you. But there is no benefit coming the other way. And it's just, it's really interesting. And like, don't get upset when you witness it. Just observe and know, and just recognize it, and like say like, I see that clear as day. That is fascinating. And then you can bless and release them and just wish them well, but know that they're not your people. Like say, oh yeah. And if you see them in the supermarket, you'll say, hello, great, awesome, and go about your day. But it's been happening a lot lately. So I don't know if I can thank Mercury and Retrograde for bringing these people back in so that I can like recognize the patterns. But yeah, I don't know. Don't be selfish, people. Like invest in, have a conversation, have a relationship, have communication, like, or don't. Like, don't waste somebody's time just talking about yourself incessantly. It's exhausting. It's been really interesting to witness. So anyway, that's what's top of mind right now. And now that I've shared, I'm going to let that go because it doesn't even warrant any more of my attention or time. But I'm sure you all can relate. So if you see that in your own relationships, don't invest time in the people that are just acting selfishly. Invest the time and spend your time with your group that's got your back, and vice versa, because that's your tight circle. They're going to be there for you. So for my circle, the people who have reached out to me and support me and love me and have been sending prayers to me, and to everyone I've been asking for prayers for, and who have reached out and have done like so many beautiful, nice things. Like it, and I'm not saying people that that I haven't heard from, because there are many people that I haven't heard from, but like I know they really care. And when we do catch up, it's like thick as thieves, and we're still. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying people that like insert themselves and all they do is they just talk about themselves. I got no time for that. I don't know many people that have time for that. That's just like ego. So, to all of my friends, I love you. I thank you. I'm grateful for you. And thanks for being part of my life. I feel very blessed, and I appreciate you all. Thank you. Mwah. See you tomorrow.